Hi there, this is hellorodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. Tonight I watched NALTS' video, latest video, where he talks about, there's a writer from Maxim magazine, and in his video he quotes him as saying, and you go to the video and check it out, so I don't want to misquote him, but basically what he said, that John Walsh has said that YouTube is like digging for gold in a river of dung. Well, I wanted to go and read the article and I couldn't find it, but I did find the quote. I put in a Google search and found the quote on NALTS' site, and this is the actual quote. All that user-generated content you're posting on the web, please stop, writes Walsh. He likens browsing YouTube as, quote, panning for gold dust in a shallow river of dung. Panning for gold dust in a shallow river of dung. In NALTS' quote, he puts digging for gold. Now, digging for gold is different. Digging means you're getting these big chunks and you're trying to find gold, and it's usually more big. In a river you're trying for more like nuggets, that kind of thing. But digging for gold in a river, more than likely you're going to be panning for gold, looking for nuggets. But in John Walsh's quote, to make it even more insulting, panning for gold dust. He's not even looking for gold nuggets on YouTube. He's just looking for gold dust. Panning for gold dust. And it's not a big river, it's a shallow river of dung. Panning for gold dust. I mean, that's very insulting. But you know what? I have to agree with him. Now, NALTS was, in his video, he went on to say that he's got these goals, and one of those goals, he wants to be on SNL, Saturday Night Live, and I'm all in favor of that. Now, of all the people on YouTube, I've been here for about a year, and I thought that that probably some people might get discovered out of here, but the more I've been here, the more I realize that it's probably not going to happen. Now, there may be some people that, there was this one YouTuber, this guy absolutely detested Brooker's. I don't watch Brooker's videos. I don't subscribe to her. But she was on some programs. Didn't work out. And then this other person, Lisa Nova, was on Mad TV. It didn't work out. So we've had some sputters that might work out, but they haven't worked out yet. I think of the people on YouTube now, I think NALTS might have a shot. He may actually have a shot at it, because the guy is funny and he's got a good delivery. Now, the first video I saw of NALTS was that Viral Video Genius, where he was interviewing himself. Brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. So NALTS may have a shot. But as far as talent coming out of this place, it's going to be like panning for gold dust in a shallow river of dung, not even a large river. Now, maybe if this river, the interesting thing about this river, that if at the source it's this giant dung heap that's flushing into this shallow river, the only hope is that as it goes down the river, the dung starts to sink to the bottom, and the sediment starts to purify the water, and maybe 10,000 miles down the river, you'll have a crystal clear stream, and you'll be able to look in there and see some, maybe a couple of little gold nuggets that might be able to come out. But all in all, I mean, just to pop up on this site, it kind of is, and I hate to admit it, but it sort of is like a a river of dung, a shallow river of dung. There's really not a lot on here. But I don't think at this point in the game, for me anyway, that YouTube is a place. See, everybody wants to be entertained. I mean, maybe this country is just going to go to strictly entertainment, where, you know, like, I'll polish your shoes and you entertain me, and I'll give you 99 cents to entertain me, and somebody will give me $1 for me shining their shoes, and I'll come out a penny ahead. Who knows? But if, you know, there's too much entertainment in this country. Football, baseball, basketball, movies, TV, everything is entertainment. Entertainment business. A shallow river of dung. Now, you have a guy like Tom. He's using YouTube as a way of gaining information and a way of giving information. I mean, that's the way I look at it anyway. So I think people that come to YouTube and they use it as something that is integrated into their idea, then I think it's going to succeed. But as far as someone coming here and saying, I'm going to be a great movie star, TV star, personality through YouTube, I think you're at the headstream jumping into this shallow river of dung. Now, NALTS, I think, has got talent. I do. I think he's got talent. I think he's funny. I think he's witty. His timing is excellent. So he may make it. But that's just a little granule of gold there. He hasn't made it yet. I hope he gets on Saturday Night Live. It was interesting, and I don't know if anybody else saw this, or maybe I dreamt it, but it looked like there was an interview on one of these 777 videos with the wife of NALTS, where she said something to the effect that they're going to give it one more year. Now, you know, that's the kind of thing that people talk about. Let's give it another year. We'll shoot for the moon and see if we can make it. And if it doesn't happen in a year, we're going to bail out or whatever. I don't know. So, I mean, if people come here with the idea of really hitting the big time, you know, I wish them the very best of luck. But I think YouTube is probably going to end up being a place where it's going to be smaller audiences, more focused audience. People are going to probably, you know, like, try to use YouTube to get their personal message out rather than trying to be recognized by somebody else. You know, the entertainment business, that's got to be a tough one. That's got to be a tough one. To try to break into that is got to be tough, and probably most of the people that are probably doing it, you know, they're in the cities, they're in LA or New York, and they're doing auditions and they're doing stuff and they're doing clubs and all that kind of stuff. It seems like it would be a very tough thing to do on YouTube, but I just thought that was kind of a brilliant way of putting it. Panning for gold dust. Not even gold nuggets. Just dust. Look, this is a river of dung. The only thing I can expect out of this is some gold dust. I mean, that is really heavy duty. Panning for gold dust in a shallow river of dung. Shallow river of dung. Well, anyway. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be on Saturday Night Live, and that's not my intention. I don't know. You know, I've been here for almost a year. I've got over 200 videos, and my friend the other day was saying something to the effect that probably the reason my business is not doing so well is because I spend so much time on YouTube, and there's got to be an element of truth there. It's got to be. So I was all focused in on what I was doing, and that's all right. You know, it's just the way life goes. You know, things change. But I wish NALTS the very best of luck, and if anybody can do it, I think it's him. And for the rest of us, I think we should just get a wetsuit that covers every square centimeter of our body and a good oxygen supply and start swimming. It's hellorodney. Thanks for watching and bye bye. Dun dun doodly doo, doo doo doodly doo, doo 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 doo.